Importance of forest. A forest is an ecosystem or assemblage of ecosystems dominated by trees and other vegetation. Forests contain approximately 90% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity. Forest as habitat for plants and animals. A forest is a dynamic, living entity as it is full of life and vitality. Several trees, shrubs, herbs and grasses are found in a forest. It is a habitat for a large number of mammals, birds, reptiles, insects, etc. Animals such as elephant, lion, monkey, etc. live in the deeper areas of forests. Numerous insects, spiders, beetles and various other animals live on the bark of trees, plant leaves and on the forest floor, which is covered with decaying leaves. Forest as ground for conservation and infiltration of water. Roots of trees present in the forest bind the soil and help rainwater to seep deep into the ground, thus replenishing groundwater. Microorganisms feed on dead plant and animal tissues and convert them into a dark-colored substance called humus. Due to the presence of humus layer, the rainwater percolates slowly in the land and thus a considerable amount of humidity is maintained in the soil. Humus provides nutrients to the soil and increases the fertility of the soil. In this way, forests help in maintaining the fertility of the soil. Role of forests in controlling soil erosion. The removal of soil from the land surface by water, wind or ice is known as soil erosion. The roots of trees present in the forest hold soil particles together and thus prevent soil erosion. Let us perform an activity to discover the importance of forests preventing soil erosion. Fill 2 boxes with equal amount of soil. Plant some green grasses in the soil of the second box. Arrange the 2 boxes in a slope. Pour equal amount of water in all the boxes and collect the water coming out of the boxes in separate beakers. You will observe that the first beaker will have maximum amount of water. The second beaker will have less amount of water. Thus, soil erosion can be prevented by practicing of afforestation. Role of forest in maintaining humidity of air. The roots of trees absorb water from the soil and the leaves release water vapor into the air through evaporation and transpiration. These water droplets mix with the air and thus forests help in maintaining humidity of air. This also helps in cloud formation and thus ultimately causing rain. Forests also help in regulating the climate, purifying water and controlling floods. Forests are useful in controlling global warming as plants use carbon dioxide from the air for the process of photosynthesis and help to keep the level of carbon dioxide under control to a great extent. Forests provide food, shelter, medicine, and other useful products such as timber, wood pulp, turpentine, latex, spices, gums, lac, resins, etc. Exploitation of forest and the adverse effects thereby. The cutting down of trees on a large scale is called deforestation. Deforestation disturbs the ecosystem and the ecological balance in nature. It leads to unpredictable changes in the weather and climate patterns across the world. The main reasons for deforestation are cutting of trees for agricultural purposes, cutting trees for building roads, industries and houses, cutting trees for meeting the constantly increasing demand for wood and timber, overgrazing by animals, cutting trees for mining activities. The adverse effects of deforestation are reduction in the forest area, reduction in the population of wild animals, imbalance in environmental conditions, soil erosion and loss of soil fertility, increase in atmospheric temperature, fall in groundwater level. Conservation of forest. The planting of trees on land that was previously used for other purposes or raising a new forest after clearing the older one is called afforestation. It helps in maintaining the forest cover on the earth, facilitates soil conservation and helps in increasing rainfall. The following steps should be undertaken to conserve forests. Large-scale cutting of trees should be stopped. Massive afforestation should be undertaken. Overgrazing by cattle, horse, sheep, goats, etc. should be avoided.